Agentic workflows have exploded the number of spans in a single trace. On SigNoz, AI native teams are generating 2.4 times more telemetry than everybody else. The problem is that once a trace gets that big, most trace views stop being useful. They get slow, they truncate, and the spans that you actually need are always buried. So we rebuilt the trace details page for that exact scale. Let me go ahead and show you. This is just one request. It contains 100,000 spans, all in flame graph in one single load. So as you can see up here, we have our flame graph. The flame graph view supports any scale, but after 100K, it starts to paginate. And this view supports even beyond 100K spans, but it simply just samples. You can even traverse the flame graph any way you want. You can traverse it vertically, you can zoom in whenever you want, you can traverse horizontally, all up to you. We also have our waterfall view down here, and this waterfall view supports any number of spans. There is no limit, and this view can hold up to 10K spans in a single load, assuming the trace itself is less than 10K. So if there's any more than 10K spans, it will paginate 500 at a time, even including the first 10,000. We were able to make all these spans load much quicker by improving the memory allocation on our backend by up to 75%. Both these views are exactly synced. Clicking on any span over here updates the flame graph view up here exactly as is. The same applies up here. So when you navigate through the flame graph view, horizontally and vertically, clicking on any span takes you exactly to the span in the waterfall view as well. The waterfall view also dynamically adjusts to the spans that get opened up. As you can see, you never run out of space, and it's always adjusting for you. Now, in cases when you want to quickly find errors, we have this new highlight errors toggle up here. If you just click on that, immediately all the errors in your flame graph and your waterfall view are highlighted. And you can see here that you have them selected, and you can use these arrow keys up here to immediately navigate from selection to selection. So as you can see, we just go from every error, giving you very easy navigation. We also have these new tabs up here to help you filter spans just like you did errors, but now you can filter based off databases, functions, HTTP calls, and LLM calls. For example, clicking on database will immediately take you to all your database calls for really quick navigation, and clicking on LLM, for example, will take you to all your LLM calls. For example, here we have our embedding LLM call. And as you can see here in our flame graph, we can go through and see all the highlighted sections. For example, here is our ChatGPT 4.0 mini call. And as you can see up here, when you do these clicks, when you set these filters up here, this search bar gets populated as well. So now you can custom make your filters here to help you navigate. And if I manually search up name equals executable check inventory, you can see that immediately that span pops up, and all the spans that satisfy that pop up. You can now even edit the layout of the dock in this feature right here. If you click as a floating panel, you can actually go ahead and move this dock around. You can even dock it at the bottom for this kind of view over here, or default it back to the right. So that's the new trace detail view, 100,000 spans all in one load, like I showed you, and you're able to get to any one span in just one click. No matter how large of a trace you get, finding the one thing that matters stays very fast and convenient. And it's live now for you to try out.